Record. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's use case team call for ODTN. We're approaching the OFC demo, for which we are pretty much on track. I will give an update later. But first of all, we just came off the TAPI call. So Arturo, do you want to give us an update about the proposal? Arturo, you're muted. Well, apparently Arturo is not here. Karthik, can you give us an update on the other bug fixes and other elements that went into TAPI? I think we were pretty good on that side. Am I right?
Right. So it's still not gone in, but we have a plan to get it in, like you have realized. So next couple of weeks, I think TAPI baseline will undergo a lot of updates and changes. So, but at least we have a plan to get a lot of changes related to Yang looks like. And also we have updates related to TAPI OAM, TAPI equipment model will be coming in soon. And there's an LLDP model now that has been proposed in TAPI. So all of these are going to be part of 2.2. But so basically our RC1 plan was today we just sort of discussed. We'll be doing it at end of March. TAPI RC1 will release end of March. So we have some time from ODTN point of view if you want to propose something. Little bit of time, not too much. And then RC2 would be end of April and release RC3 mid-May and release end of May. Right, that's the current plan target for TAPI.
Okay, thanks for that. Arturo, do you want to give us an update on the power if you're available now?
Sure. As I commented the other day, we wanted to go ahead with the proposed extensions for the power management on the provisioning of connectivity service in the network media channels. Today, I uploaded a pull request patch into the TAPI repository with the Yang models that include these extensions. It was presented in the call, and there were no objections to that. So now Karthik is going to refactor the UML models based on this information, and this is going to be included in the next release, I guess. Do you have any question? You want that I present something, or?
I think that's perfectly fine as an update, Arturo. Thanks for that. Okay. Maybe when it's merged, you can give us an overview on exactly how to use it, but so that everybody can understand exactly what we will think of doing. But I think that will fall into the power discussion that we will have after OFC. So that's pretty good timing. Okay.
This sounds great.
Okay. Thanks, Arturo. As a next item, let me go through the JIRA stories and how things are in here. So we made some progress, actually some pretty good one. It's kind of slow. I don't know why. And also thanks to the participation of Buyan from he's a new intern in ONF, and I'll make him present himself in a few seconds since he joined the call. Just let me get on the boards. I don't know why it's so slow today. Okay. So the usual stuff, 7866, I'm doing progress on it. It's just that I've been a little bit stuck on a few things here and there that has been not like impeding my progress, and I hope to get it done by today or tomorrow. I wish I finished it last week. That was my goal, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do it, also because of some other commitments. So I hope by today, tomorrow, I finish this the multi-instance integration. It's both for phase 1.5 and phase 1.0. So that's all of it. For 7837, the phase 1.5 demo, the code is all present. We've included some scripts also and some other extensions to any that are needed. The code, I think, is ready. Tomorrow we'll be testing the discovery of the physical topology in the Telefonica lab. And on Thursday, we will test the service provisioning. And on Monday in San Diego, we will have our demo. So I think that's pretty good on track, and then we can also close that one. On the same note, I would like Buyan to introduce himself. Buyan, you're on the call. Can you unmute yourself?
Right, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly fine.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Boyan from Beijing University of Post and Telecommunications, and now I'm a visiting intern here and leader by the Android, and now I'm doing some little things under the leadership of Android, and I want to do more things to push the ODTN project to more mesh networks. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. And do you want to give us a few words on the work you have done, like with the tasks that you were taking on these few days?
Sure. Currently, I've done the topology tests manually, and let's say the ONOS, the 7887 and 7884. I just want to do some Python script or shell script to do the ODTN connectivity service creation for line side and client side automatically. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
And thanks. And you also did some refactoring of the Flow Programmables 79112.
Oh, right, I forgot that. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. So yeah, he's been a great help. And the whole idea is that the scripts that Buyan is working on are for 7883 and 7884, full automated STC tests that we can run nightly to make sure that nothing breaks and we keep on a good basis of code for the future deployment. And we can start also testing more like longevity tests and multi-instance and things like that. So thanks, Buyan, for that. Alessio couldn't join the call, but he instructed me to give a few comments on 7893. Basically, he has this driver that works both with an optical path intent and an optical connectivity intent, and is capable of generating the same XML that we generate in phase 1.0, but in the Flow Programmable, and it works. And they've been doing some tests with their own emulators and simulators. And after OFC, I'll probably ask him to give a presentation about it in this call to like showcase exactly what he's doing. And because since that was going to be the development in the future, because I want to remove some of the old phase 1.0 code and migrate it to this Flow Programmable based approach. So that's pretty good. So that is in progress just because it's not merged. I actually need to close 7870 for Juan and Dominique because that was done. Okay. So the driver went in. Dominique, Juan, do you have any updates on it?
Yes, we it's still on progress as we were focusing on because we are also struggling with some OFC demo this currently. We didn't progressed so much, but it's on the pipe anyway.
Yeah, but the base implementation that is needed for the OFC demo is there. It's any future development that needs to be taken care of. But at the moment, for OFC demo, we're pretty set on the driver. So I think we can also augment it at a future time.
Yes.
So thanks for that. Hiroki, do you want to give us an update on 7876? 7867, sorry.
Yes, regarding the OFC demonstration with Cassini boxes, unfortunately, there no progress from last Wednesday. As you might know, this ONOS server and the Cassini boxes are already shipped to the OFC venue, but there's no time to have an integration test with ONOS server and the Cassini boxes. Because the Cassini transport abstraction interface drivers are not completed, and there remains some issues to configure the optical media layer parameters. So now I'm sorry, I'm not sure the current progress and the current status of the IP infusion guides, but they are now implementing and fixing their Cassini drivers. And now I'm still waiting for the latest ONOS image. And after I receive the latest image, I'll have an integration test with ONOS server and the Cassini boxes at the ON.Lab office.
Thanks for that. That's very good, Hiroki. Thanks for the update. Let me know if you need any help for that. I might have to ping the IP Infusion guys, but if you need anything, just let me know. I'm available to give you a hand on that. So
okay, thank you very much.
That's all. In relationship to OFC, you guys can find many of the ODTN people at OFC. I know Alessio is gonna be there. I know Ramon is gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. If you guys are interested in meeting Buyan, he's gonna be there. Also, others from the ODTN community are gonna be present at OFC, so that's pretty good. And I'm gonna be at the demos or at the sessions that I have. Let me actually find those. Okay. So I'm also showing something that you might have not known about. This is the ambassador portal for the ONOS ambassadors. There's also a few events that we are covering as ambassadors, in particular myself. So these are the ones that the talks that I will be having. If you guys are not currently seeing that much, there's a talk about disaggregation in the core network deployments, about what we are doing, and also the Cassini box and other type of transponders, and partially disaggregated with an OLS. So I'm going to speak about the effort, the activities that we're doing. If you guys are interested, that's one. Then we have a demo, and then we have an intent-based network operation talk that I'm going to touch upon ODTN a little bit too. But if you want to have a personal discussion, you'll probably find many of us at the Telecom Infra Project booth, which is in the show floor, where we will have the Cassini demo that Hiroki was talking about before with ONOS, and we'll be probably present to be discussing any ODTN related things. So happy to see you there if you guys want. Regarding the changes that went in this week about ODTN, let me give you a brief overview of what we merged. So let me actually do that. So This effort is the one that Buyan did some work on. Then there was a bug on the reconnection of netconf devices that was created because there was not proper closing of the stream channel. So I merged that one lately. Also, thanks to Buyan, the line-side to client-side connectivity, and a fix for the optical connectivity in Tank compiler, which we were seeing a bug where the annotations were null, so we were like throwing a null pointer exception and not completing the path computation for the intent for phase 1.5. So we pushed a patch for that. You see 2.0, but they're all on master. It's just because I usually backport them to 2.0, so that's why I keep this list. It's easier for me to say. And they're all in master, but what I plan to do the demo on is 2.0 because it's more reliable, more stable. And another few points that we are in progress of fixing is DCS distributed, as I was discussing before. You will see a patch hopefully today. Also, Buyan created this. So there is the merge of the Flow programmables, which I wanted you guys to take a look at. So if anybody wants, please give a look at this patch. What basically it does, it creates the subset Flow programmable class, which gives an abstraction of like the get flow entries, set flow entries, and remove the optical channel frequency, which is the same, like the usual methods, and the only difference is exactly how you do the apply of the flow programmable, and also the get optical channel, which might be different for each device. So in this case, is applying the flow programmables in a little bit different way per each class. So thanks to Buyan, we did this refactoring. I would really like Hiroki, if you could take a look at it, Kwan for the Nokia stuff, and I'll ping Ramon to make sure that he's also okay with it. Just to make sure I'm not merging this before OFC, but I'm going to merge it after OFC. But this is where I would like to go in the direction of any other implementation where we have a common class and we just change the little bits and pieces that are specific to each device. Okay, any questions?
Andrea, Stefan here, just a quick one.
Hi,
Is
Stefan.
there a brief description or maybe a little PowerPoint describing the demo? You know, there will be also a lot of ATFA people at OFC, and I would like to promote the demo a bit.
Yes,
so I would like to refer.
That's a very good point, Stefan. I have not yet put together the slides for the demo. I have a poster for the demo, but because I needed to print it, but I didn't put together the slides. I'll make sure to do them either today or tomorrow, so I can send them over
Cool.
to everybody, and make sure to accommodate any major points that everybody's bringing on, and so everybody can also tell everybody about the demo itself. Okay.
Super, thanks. Yeah, and I will
No problem.
distribute inside of ATFA. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
let me also take a note about that. Okay. So yeah, I'll send them out, and hopefully tomorrow. Today is not gonna happen. Tomorrow, so you guys can also share it. If you guys want, I can also share the poster. It's a fairly simple poster. I just didn't do anything fancy, but it shows exactly the topology, the Nokia transponder, the ADVA OLS, and the OSS BSS, and fixed calls, and then ONOS in the middle that orchestrates the whole thing, and it does a few things. But yeah, I'll share the slides in the poster tomorrow. Any other questions? Comments? Okay, then if not, I'll go back to distributed dynamic config testing for the TAPI topology, and thanks everybody for joining. I know in the past few weeks we've been having shorter calls, and that's just because I think we've been focusing on the demo itself, and so a little bit of the discussions on the next steps for the project have been delayed. I hope we can take a little bit more time after OFC to have these sort of discussion about the next steps of the project, which I think power is one, and then bug fixes and improvements and general impairments of the path computation and impairments is another big one. Also, I would like to mention today that I'm canceling next week's call because of OFC. So next week we're not going to have a call. I'm going to send a note out to everybody about that like today, later today. And we're going to have a call the week after, unless I have further notice. I have an event that week. I don't know. I don't remember if it's a Monday or Tuesday, but I believe we will have the call. Or I will ask somebody to host the call because I think we need to keep the momentum. So, but yeah, next week is not gonna. The call is not gonna happen. So that's that. Anything else? Then if not, I'll see everybody who's joining at OFC. And other than that, we'll talk online for email or next week's, in 2 weeks call. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, bye.
Thanks.
Thank you, Andrew. Bye.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye.